Welcome back to the South Island of New Zealand as I make progress along the Te Araroa Trail. This time, as you know, we've relocated to Queenstown and I have a very dear friend joining me hiking the Greenstone Mavora Lake section. So we caught a shuttle from Queenstown which takes you first to Glenorchy where you have a break and then you head off on the Greenstone track, camping at Greenstone Hut at the end of night one, and it's an absolutely magical walk along very well maintained, wide, easy to negotiate trail. It was a wonderful first day's hiking.
Good morning.
Well, we are in Queenstown and very excited. I'm back in New Zealand and I'm going to spend the next 4 days with Jenny. We're going to do the Greenstone track and then Mavora Lakes.
It's going to be a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And we have some rain coming and
Yeah.
also some higher winds. So we'll see how we go with that, but for now we have absolutely stunning
Beautiful
weather, so
sunshine.
it's going to be a great start.
Yeah, and we're getting the shuttle out to, it takes a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And I remember the last time I did this, it made me feel sick, but I've been in cars more recently, so I should be okay today. All right.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Bye for now.
Bye. Oh, doesn't this bring a smile to your face? In the land that I love, I'm so excited. It's going to be a great day. We're currently in the town of Glenorchy and we're just having a 20-minute stop here, and then we're on to Greenstone Carpark to begin our Greenstone to Mavora Lake section of the Te Araroa Trail. So welcome to day 29 or 30. I'll have to work that out because I had a 0. Might even be 30. I'll have a look and get back to you. Bye. Spots turned on, all ready to go. Well, good morning. It's now 11 o'clock on the play school clock, and as you can see, we are now at the beginning of the Greenstone Cables track. We're doing Greenstone Hut today, and then going on to the Mavora Lake section on the Te Araroa Trail. What I didn't say though is we had a bit of a late night last night. Nikki flew in from Brisbane and we didn't get to Queenstown till about 11:30, then had to repack our stuff, so we've only had 3 hours sleep, so we will be just doing a bit of a slow wander today. About Doc says 3 to 5 hours. For me it'll definitely take 5, so anyway, we better start hiking. Talk to you soon. Here we go, Greenstone track, Greenstone Hut, 2.5 to 4.5 hours, maximum 10 people. Yeah, you too. Good morning, grandson. Can you see the smiley lion? He's having a little bit of a sleep, but he should be awake because we're on a suspension bridge. Hey, woohoo! Grandma's doing a 4-dayer with Nikki. You know Nikki. Let's have a look. Beautiful river. Grandma's hair's already a mess, but it doesn't matter. because they're hiking and it's absolutely epic. Here comes the fabulous Nikki! Woo woo! Oh, so great to be back on trail. And we go this way. Okay, time to head back into the forest. Grandson, can you see the orange triangle on the tree? Ah, beautiful. Long way down to the bottom of the gorge. Windy, windy day. A long way down. But as far as the Te Araroa Trail goes, this is absolutely the velvet carpet. Absolutely amazing trail. It's windy today, which is good. Helps keep it cooler because the sun's out. Yeah, so absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. Whee! Oh, so much fun. Time to go across a bit of a landslip, bit of scree, or not really scree. Back into the goblin forest we go. Isn't this absolutely magical? Beautiful walking alongside the river here. Lovely benched track, so it doesn't get any easier than this. What a great swimming hole, just divine.
I was just thinking, looking at how many steps we've done. We've done 5,000 steps.
5,000 steps. Well, there you go.
About 3.5 kilometres.
Okay, well, it's still progress, so I'll take that. We're going to stop for lunch in about another half hour, so it'll be good. Here we are, lunch again, and I've kept it simple, just coming off the last 3-dayer from Lake Howea to Glendew Bay. My leftover pepperoni and tomato paste and sesame seed crackers. I left some food, staying at the wonderful Vivienne and Jon's, which is where we both stayed last night. Thank you both so much again. You know, your generosity and humbleness was just absolutely a blessing to allow us to stay. Very, very grateful. So thank you so much. Hey, Jill! As you can see, I've got the beautiful Nikki here.
Yeah, back on trail. It's wonderful.
It feels so good to be back on trail. Oh my goodness. And we're only on day 1 today on the Greenstone
although you've
track.
already done 3 days.
Yes, but with Nikki, only the first day, and these are doing really well.
Yeah.
Wish you were with us, but it's wonderful to have this one with us. Bye. Bye. So I don't even know if I've said that we're on a 4-day section at the moment. And I just thought I'd talk a little bit about food carry because, as you know, I've just done a 3-day section and plus 10 at Glendhu Bay. So technically it could have been a 4-day food carry, but I kept it very lightweight and supplemented with food that I bought at Wanaka and a heap of food at Glendhu Bay. So today for this 4-day section, we do have rain forecast. So I've packed 5 days of food. So it's a 5-day food carry. So I can definitely feel it in the pack. But the knees are doing so well, that's really exciting. And I'm thrilled to bits to be hiking with Nikki. Yes, it's absolutely fabulous to be hiking with Nikki. For most of last year we did some training and some hiking together, which has been absolutely amazing. Before I set off on the Te Araroa track in November last year, we had already organised to hike a few days together because Nikki was already coming over as her son James is doing some bike packing. Nikki wants to do some hiking with him, so she just added up on an extra like 5 days to hike with me. So how great's that? Grandson, can you see the orange triangle on the tree? Follow the orange triangles. This has been absolutely delightful walking. Nikki and I were just saying how easy this day is. It's a perfect first day on trail of what is a very popular track. So it's nice and wide and just very easy walking today, and then tomorrow get some more like the Te Araroa Trail, which I'm looking forward to. And a bit of a uppity up to do. Nothing steep though, absolutely delightful walking. Currently we have about another 1.5 kilometres before we get to, I think it's called Flat Hut, and we'll have a bit of a break there, just a quick one, and then only I think it's about 2.5 kilometres then to Greenstone Hut. So yes, everything's going really well. Such a great day, lots of beautiful wind, which I really love. I love it when it's windy, nice and cool. So beautiful conditions for walking today. I don't know if you can see middle of screen on the green patch of grass, but there's a feral deer down there. I'm pretty well zoomed in. Actually, there might even be two. I think there's one down a little bit to the right as well, unless I'm seeing things. I was just saying to Nikki that This section is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't think it's translating to camera because I think it's coming across all glary, but in real life I can assure you it's such magnificent forest. Oh, look at those birch trees and such a wide track. You know, this is exactly what is probably perfect case scenario for Miss Jenny today, with a heavier pack weight and looking after my knees. Oh, it's just delightful. I can't begin to explain just how excited I am to be back on trail, doing these few easy and medium section. You know, when Nikki and I first talked about her spending some time hiking with me in January, you know, she was saying, "Oh, I'll meet you wherever you are," and then it changed to, "Oh, what part of the trail should we do together?" And I said, "Oh, Breast Hill Track. I want to do Breast Hill Track with you, or the Modatapu Track." And so Breast Hill, following the injury, was definitely out, and Modatapu, we had this plan of doing it over 5 days, 1 hut days, just really slow and steady, because the orthopedic surgeon had said absolutely no scree, which is completely understandable. There's no sort of scree on that, but that track is rated hard. And then when I looked at Gnarly Adventures videos again, and Vivienne and Jon's videos again on YouTube, I thought, don't know about that. And then lovely Vivienne and Jon reached out to me and said, "Oh, instead of the Modatapu, that they would recommend this one, the Greenstone Mavora Lake section, as ideal walking after my Lake Howia, Wanaka, Glendew Bay." And so far, I'm really pleased with this decision, and I can't wait though to be up in the alpine areas tomorrow. Oh, to be in the forest again, it just makes me feel so good. Just divine. You can't miss this triangle, grandson. Look, coming down to the river, coming to a hut called Slip Flat Hut. So looking forward to that. Very pretty. Absolutely. It doesn't look steep, but it is. Never looks steep on camera. Had way steeper though, I have to say. Oh, how pretty is this valley? Gosh, New Zealand. Just epic. It's just such a gorgeous valley, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Just delightful.
Perfect day one. Couldn't be more perfect.
I can see why there's a bridge for when the water's high. Bit of a steep down. So we were going to have a break at Slip Flat Hut, but it's up on the hill despite its name. And you know, we just felt like we didn't really want a break, so we decided to keep walking. So just having a most incredible day on the TA, back on the TA, yay! Another orange triangle. I was saying earlier today that there was there's rain forecast for the next couple of days, and definitely have some heavy stuff in there. And we just passed a couple They were saying they spoke to the ranger at what's the name of the hut we're going to? Greenstone Hut, and that potentially the ranger was suggesting that people turn around. So we'll see. Our plan was to start out really early in the morning because there's just one water crossing where Nikki and Maud got stuck at 2 years ago when they were doing the Te Araroa. So we thought if we started early enough, we'd miss that one, but the rain's supposed to start overnight. Yes, it would be awful if that's the case. And it sounds like it very well might be. Anyway, we'll see when we talk to the ranger. Gorgeous forest, very Tasmanian, very New Zealandish, just absolutely perfect.
Nikki was just cheekily suggesting that we keep going on to Taipo Hut, which is an extra 4 or 5 hours. Now, that's actually a really good hike plan because tomorrow is supposed to get a heap of rain and that crossing is a real issue. But no, neither of us have 4 or 5 hours in us. Here we are, Greenstone Hut. It's 4:20 in the afternoon. It's taken us 4.5 hours to get here, 4 hours walking time. So happy with that.
Hey, look where I am, Greenstone Hut. Very excited to be here. The views around here are just incredible. See if you can see up the back there, jolly big mountains up there and jolly big mountains over here.
Hey everyone, well it's been a good day. Great day with Nikki, who's going to be in the bed beside me. There's a fairly full hut tonight. There's quite a bit of rain forecast tomorrow, so it's going to be in a very early start, and we're going to go to that same creek crossing that Nikki went to with her friend Maud first thing in the morning, and see if we can get across that. If we can't, then of course we'll have to come back to this hut and wait till the river, wait till the water drops. It's just a creek, it's only about 10 feet wide, but it floods. So, but anyway, great day today, so I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Night night.